Are you seeking guidance on your spiritual journey? Need help with a vexing problem? Missing a loved one and looking for answers? Look no further than Psychic Insights, a small trusted psychic service offering mediums, psychics, and spiritual coaching. This service is managed by Hollis Taylor, a gifted psychic medium, astrologer, and a compassionate coach. We are dedicated to helping you navigate your spiritual awakening. At Psychic Insights, we provide medium readings and psychic insight to help you plan for tomorrow and make choices for today. Find the support you need, compassionate grief coaching, and astrological insights to help you spiritually grow and transform. Our professional services include well-managed schedules, recorded sessions, and reliable psychic mediums ready to facilitate your transformational experience. Discover more at psychicinsights.life.
Welcome everyone. Welcome. Well, here we are. We made it. It probably looks a little different to y'all, but we're just trying a different format to see if it works better for us. So it might work better for you even, especially if you're on your phone. So welcome everyone. I'm glad you're here. Good to see you. Looks like we got things started. Happy Friday.
I'm so glad.
You're glad. Does it matter?
Not really, but it's just been a week. Like, it's just been crazy.
Well, it is Mercury retrograde.
Yeah, and I'm Virgo, Gemini rising. It's so fun.
Yeah, you got a double Mercury retrograde. Like every time Mercury goes retrograde, it kind of smacks you like this.
Yeah,
or it smacks most of us like this.
Yeah, I get this side and the back. Yeah, it's just crazy.
Yeah, Alexandria says she likes the quality. See, it's at the top now.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
I like the quality.
Alexandria.
And
yeah,
Joe, hey Joe, Jennifer, welcome.
Hi Joe.
Hi Andrea, great to see you. Hi Michelle and Barbara Collins, welcome. We're glad you're here. Hi over there in the mediums group, Emin Parmich, Eamon. And hi, Carla Richards and Christine Gramata and Kat. Welcome. Great. Welcome to all of you. Hi, Cynthia. Welcome.
Yeah, found it.
She found it.
She found us.
Oh, yeah. She's the one that's been in the chat. Yep.
Yeah. Glad you found us.
Hi, Rachel. Welcome. And Tanya. Welcome. Lauren. I'm glad you're all here. Today we're going to be doing some medium readings. I'm going to do my best to pick people in as fair a way as I can and help you connect here with Mama Cole. Mama Cole's going to do what she can to tap into whatever spirits are around you. She may or may not get the one that you're requesting. In a private reading, it's way easier because she can just focus on your energy instead of everybody that's in the group. Right? I always say this with spirit-led readings too, because you're trying to decipher one spirit out of like 100 or something, and that can be quite difficult. So
fun though, and I like sometimes they group together with their messages and stuff, and I love that.
Yeah, they certainly do. Yeah, they're really good at that. So welcome everyone, and I'm glad you're here. And hi Shauna. Hey Shauna. Great to have you with us today. So, I think since we've been let's go ahead and are you ready to start, Mama Cole?
Sure.
Okay. I'm just checking in with you. Do you want to say anything before we start?
Just kind of letting everybody know. I know the holidays are tough because it's been insane. We just rolled out of Thanksgiving, getting ready to have some more Yule, Christmas, whatever it is. And I want everyone to know, just be really patient with yourself during the holidays. There's no right or wrong way to handle going through it. A lot of us are experiencing a lot of stress, and you don't need to. Just enjoy for whatever it is that you have. Just enjoy the special moments. Like, seriously, stop putting stress over you. I've
And
been learning a lot
yeah,
recently. Like, honestly, doing the work that we do, I'm learning the material things and the crap in the holiday. It's so much more than
sure.
a meal together. It's about the memories and it's about the moments. And so that's where I'm coming from. This is an eternal journey that we're on, and just make the most of it. It's about the journey. There really is no absolute destination when you look at life eternally. And
Nope.
I've just this year, since my heart attack, honestly, the holidays, everything's just so much more profound, and you don't take things for granted. And I know, experiencing death and stuff too, you don't take things for granted. So just enjoy the people that are around the table this year. So,
And you know what I was going to offer is for those of you that are alone, or it's just you and another person or something like that, and maybe you're not really celebrating the holiday or whatever, I just want to make a suggestion. I decided this year I don't really celebrate the holiday. It's not really my thing.
right.
So my spouse and I are taking a retreat. So we'll be spending 3 days at home, yes, but we'll be tapping into like videos from like Michael Beckwith. We'll be doing like meditations. We'll be doing we'll have pre-made food, and we'll be mostly like sort of self-care for like 3 or 4 days.
Yes,
Nothing but self-care for 3 or 4 days
that's
over the
beautiful.
holiday. Because Bright Hawk's birthday is actually on the 20th. So sometimes her birthday is forgotten because it's very close to Christmas.
Right.
And I never want to forget her birthday, and I never do. And so she gets gifts all month long. Here's some socks.
I
um
love that.
well, I think so I'm just saying that anyone that might be alone, or you're not sure what you're going to do Christmas Day because you don't have anywhere to go and your partner's passed or whatever, spend the day doing some self-care. Nobody said you have to put up a tree. Nobody said that you have to have dinner with family. Buy some really healthy, good food or make some ahead of time, and then just set yourself up to have nothing but self-care for a few days and see how it goes. See how you feel. I'm hoping to feel transformed, like I went on an actual retreat. And I mean, I live in the mountains, so I have a beautiful view and to just enjoy nature. So I'm just going to make that suggestion.
That's
Some
beautiful. I love that.
I think it's a grand idea.
Yeah.
Um yeah, and especially if you know it's going to be hard for you because you lost so and so, right? Like Joe Jennifer is here saying it's going to be hard. My boyfriend Eddie passed, and his birthday is December 21st. You know what I
Aw.
mean? So Joe Jennifer, why don't you plan that day to just take the day off and do nothing but self-care? And I've told that to other people that are suffering with grief. When you get to anniversaries or birthdays
Yeah.
or special days of any kind, just go ahead and take the day off and make it a self-care day.
Hmm.
Yeah. So,
I love
yeah.
that. I always volunteered too. I used to volunteer and feed the homeless and do the soup kitchen stuff, but I don't live anywhere I can do that. But that always
Right.
helped me when I was alone, because I was
Oh, to
quite a few
give.
holidays
Hmm.
to give. Yeah, it helped.
Hmm.
Virgo helps fill our soul.
Yeah, it definitely does. I definitely did that too, especially when my
Yeah.
son was little. We would volunteer at the soup kitchen, or we also used to do adopt a family thing.
Yeah, we do that too.
Yeah, it's really special. So anyway, so I'm just
I
glad we
love
could get
that
that
though.
off
That's
our chest.
beautiful. Yeah, that's beautiful. I love that.
It's just a different way to spend the holiday, and I think if someone needed to give you permission, there's your permission. You don't have to celebrate the holiday.
You can do whatever you want.
Hmm. All right. So our first reading, I figured we would go ahead and give a reading to Cynthia.
Yeah, Cynthia. Now, I want to tell you, because she posted a picture of her son earlier, and he had a hula hoop, like he was carrying a hula hoop over his backpack or something. And the very first thing I got was Burning Man, and I just posted in the chat, and I walked away, and then she's like, Burning Man. I'm like, oh, I bet she thought I was talking about some man burning or something. No, I saw him as like a very
in the event.
Yeah, at an event, a Burning Man event. So I'm not sure if he's ever been to Burning Man or if that was a desire or something that he wanted to go to. But I got him as a very free-spirited young man. You need to know that he's still that way. He's very much whole. He's okay. He doesn't want you to worry about him. And there was something you said about that you're the only one that really understood him. And he wants you to know, yeah, you totally got him. You understood him. That's what he loved about you. So, that's what he loved so much about you. And then he keeps showing me this Burning Man reference. So, and something about his dad. So I'm not sure if maybe him and his dad went, or his dad's into that. I'm not sure, but just
it could just be the community, because it's a very large community.
Yeah, it's a huge community. I've never
but they don't just have Burning Man. They also have several other burn events throughout the year that maybe he went to. Maybe she doesn't know. I don't know.
Right.
But
just
that's
still who he very much is. He's still very free, down to earth, loving, kind, despite whatever may have happened and how he passed. You need to know his soul and him are okay. So I feel that's the biggest message you needed, Cynthia.
Yeah, and what I tell Cynthia also reached out to me, and the one thing that I'll tell you, Cynthia, is that you were concerned about his the way he passed, the way John passed, or the way your son passed. And I'm just gonna say that if you are concerned that it was bad or whatever, it doesn't change once they get onto the other side. So even if something went wrong, even if it wasn't destined, they still land on the other side as one complete soul. Sometimes, even when it feels wrong, sometimes it's destined, sometimes it's not, and that would be in their astrology. Okay, so that's what I would suggest.
Yeah.
Okay. Judith said that her dad also did soup kitchens. Yep, and work after the holidays. Yeah, self-love, self-care will help our emotions heal. That's right. Yeah. That's right. Exactly.
And cooking too. How Hollis said, cooking does too. Like prep your food ahead of time. But a really good meal really just it does help. You're worth it. Like your favorite, if you love lasagna, make yourself a lasagna. You can eat off that for a few days. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. So you don't have to worry, and you can make a big salad to put on the side of it and some fruit. Just really treat all your senses, and a nice bath with candles, crystals,
Right, exactly. And Kat suggested in the mediums group that we go to nursing homes and spend time with the older folks. I just did that yesterday.
Yeah, so that's a great thing to do, because a lot of them, their families don't visit them.
Although I'm going to laugh, Emily Rose, I'm pretty sure that's not what you meant, because she said any burger funerals tonight. I don't even know what that is.
Burger funerals?
Unless she mistyped. Emily.
Burger funeral. Are we going to barbecue? Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Sure.
All right. So, okay. So then we have, hold on a second. She said it again, and now I'm starting to wonder if she's a spammer or something. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why you would say that. It's stupid. It's dumb. It's not even a smart troll. That's all. Okay. Be a better troll. Just saying. Really? Okay. Yeah. So by the way, you guys, this is a spammer. It's a scammer. They're scamming you. They're scamming you. I'm gonna block them now.
Yeah.
I got it, Judith. Yep.
Thank
Okay.
you.
As I was coming over here, yeah, there's people calling them out on my page. I think that's the greatest thing.
Good job, everybody. I love
Right?
it. Thank you.
Hazel said, "Hi, ladies. Would you possibly have any messages for me from my son? It's coming up to his death date. It will be 1 year. The first year is always the hardest, Hazel, and it's a very hard time. I'd really appreciate a reading, please."
Of course, Hazel. And you also need to know he's okay. I get oh, I'm getting his age, like mid-20s. And there's certain things I can't really I'm not sure how he passed, but it's kind of like there's some questionable circumstances with his passing. Okay. And he wants you to know he is okay, Hazel. He can't believe it's been a year already. It's almost a year already. Because to him, it's just like a blip. And at Christmas, he wants you to continue whatever it is that you used to do. You guys, you have like a specific tradition that you do. And he wants to make sure that you continue it for sure. It's, yeah, I don't know if it's something that you bake. I know you do the cookies at night for Santa. But there's something really special that you do. And maybe it was just something that you two did. But he wants to make sure that you continue it. And he wants you to know that the self-care is a good idea. You're not taking care of yourself like you should, Mom. And he's kind of getting on you. He loves you and he wants you to be okay. I couldn't imagine. Today's one of my son's birthdays. So I'm really, this is hard for me. Like I can really feel the love between you. And he's worried. He doesn't want you to have a broken heart. He wants you to know he is okay. All right.
She just said yes. I'm not sure what she's saying yes to. So sometimes, guys, when you validate, it's great if you say yes, that makes sense, or yes, this makes sense. Like
the
be
way
specific.
Passed is what she's
okay.
validating is. And I know a private reading would help you because there are some questions coming up with certain things, but he just wants you to know that he's okay. And he really wants you to be okay, Mom. So he wants
Sounds like they did a Christmas ham.
Okay. Yeah. He wants you to listen to Hollis as far as like the self-care and stuff and really take care of yourself the way that you mothered him. Okay. That's a lesson for a lot of us is we put so much of our love and energy into everyone around us. And sometimes we forget that in order to do that, we have to take care of ourselves. We have to love and take care of ourselves too. Or we're pouring from an empty cup. And he just wants to make sure you're taking care of yourself. So during the holidays, don't stress over everything. Like, it's always perfect. He's like, Mom, it's always perfect. Like, you stress so much and you always do everything just right. Like, you're the best mom ever. Always have been. Doesn't want you to question. Just wants you to relax and enjoy, Mom. Okay. He loves you very much. And yes, he does send signs to you.
Beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful. Well done. Well done. Sounds like it was resonating for her.
Christmas ham. Okay. Well. Yeah, because he was like, you need some things. So make sure you cook the ham this year. Don't substitute it because of the memory. You know what I mean? Enjoy it. Savor everybody.
Yeah, and slice a piece and put it on his altar.
Yep, exactly. Make him a ham
when
sandwich.
When you eat it, say this bite is for you. Do that.
Yeah. They love that.
They do. They do. They do indeed. Okay.
I'm sorry for your loss, Hazel.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry. It sounds really hard.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine losing your child anyway. So.
No, I couldn't.
All right. Our next one is Tanya. By the way, wait a minute. Let's go back for a minute to what's her name? Emily. It's okay, Emily. I didn't get it, but she said, remember last time when we were talking about burgers and like she was saying, I want them to serve burgers at my funeral. I was like, oh, I didn't make any reference, especially me, because
Yeah,
I
I
do
didn't
a live
remember.
every day. I do
Yeah,
a
I
live
didn't
every
remember.
day, pretty much 5 days a week,
So she
Emily.
put burgers at her
I
funeral.
mean, I do one with Mama Cole, but I also do one with Nicole
Yeah,
and
she's got two.
Sarah, and I often do my own. And yeah, just sweetie, sometimes it's
We
hard for
don't
us to make a
remember,
reference.
and we do readings in between that, so we don't really remember. Like seriously, we don't. And
Yeah,
if
but
I do
thanks for
readings,
reminding us.
yeah,
Thanks for reminding us. It was a great
I
laugh.
don't
She
want to.
she realizes she should have clarified. It's all
Yeah,
good. At least we know she's not a troll.
yeah. There
Okay.
you go,
I
Emily.
was about to say she's not a very good troll. So you're not a very good troll,
Yeah,
Emily. It's actually
but
a
now I
compliment.
do want burgers at my funeral too. Beach party.
No, no, no. Don't have burgers at my funeral. You know what I want you to have at my funeral? I want you all to have a healthy meal. I want you to have like fruit and stuff like that.
Oh, there you go. See, I'm
Healthy food.
opposite. I want them to have margaritas and a beach party.
No, I want them to be healthy and take care of
Do
themselves,
whatever
please.
they want. Like
I hope
enjoy.
there's a medium. I hope there's a medium at my funeral. So this
Ooh, that
says,
would be
Tanya says,
cool.
my boyfriend passed unexpectedly on May 20th. Fran, I don't know what Fran is. Oh, from an overdose after we had a fight. And I don't know if it was intentional or not. I have
Oh,
so much guilt and regret I can't heal. So I was pretty sure that you could probably help her with that.
yeah, Tanya, I'm so sorry, honey. Please know, definitely wasn't intentional. It was an accidental overdose. And of course, you're not to blame. You're never to blame. Never, ever, ever. And you're not alone in this. This happens quite often. Like, so not intentional. Never to blame. But those are normal feelings that you're feeling because your last words were argumentative and stuff. Please know he is good. He's crossed over, like Hollis said before. It doesn't matter. Our circumstances doesn't matter how we pass, what happens before we pass. Once we pass, he's great. He isn't worried. He's not angry with you at all. Please don't think that he's angry, he's mad, he's upset, he's disappointed. Well, she was mad at me when we, no, none of that at all. So you should be able to heal now. I want you to know without a doubt, you're okay. All right. If your last words were in anger and stuff, it's okay. He hears you now. You can make amends if you need to, but I'm telling you, there's no anger from him whatsoever. Anger, disappointment, guilt, hurt, jealousy, all of that is our human emotions. They're unable to feel those in the afterlife. There's such a high vibrational love energy. So there's nothing for you to, there's no amends for you to make or anything. It's more your personal subconscious that is going through the guilt and stuff. And that's totally human. Okay. So just forgive yourself, some self-love, like Hollis was saying. You'll be okay, honey.
Mm-hmm.
But he's good. He's totally good. And you will be too.
I feel like he's
All
saying
right.
sorry. I feel
Yeah.
like he's saying sorry, actually.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I feel Tanya that he's saying sorry to you for overdosing on
Right.
drugs, and he's also saying that the fight was actually mostly his fault because he was a drug addict. So I don't think
Yeah.
yeah, he's actually taking responsibility for the fight. He's saying it was something he did wrong. So just saying, Tanya, just saying.
And it's okay for that to happen. Sometimes people have problems with that. Like when they admit that they did wrong and stuff, they're like, yeah, I screwed up. And sometimes it's hard for us to be like, oh yeah, they really did. Like he didn't do it on purpose, but he screwed up.
She said it was. See,
Yeah.
Tanya, he's apologizing to you. He's
Yeah.
saying he screwed up. And he's saying that he don't take responsibility for his addiction. It wasn't your fault. Actually had more to do with his father. Was his father an alcoholic? Or just not present or something? So that's what I get.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So there's some pretty important things there, Tanya. I don't think that has anything to do with you. And I always feel bad for people that like take responsibility for someone's death. It's almost never your fault. Unless
No.
you intentionally went over and bashed them in the head or shot them in the head or something.
Yeah.
That
no.
didn't happen. So anyway. Lynette was like, sorry for the mad face. It's okay. See at the top. See at the top.
Yeah, I saw like 5, like the bad. I'm like, what? It's okay.
It's okay. You know what, Lynette? You could just like go take it away. But she said, yeah, his father was absent. See? See?
Yeah,
So see, so that trauma is what caused his drug addiction, which is also what caused the argument, which is also what caused his overdose. It had more
right.
to do with his father and less to do with you. So I just
Yeah.
want to say that. So yeah, you're welcome, Tanya.
I'm so glad, Tanya.
Yeah, okay. Now I had somebody else already lined up. Okay.
There's
Lynette. Lynette though. Nope. Okay.
that's
Anyway.
so me. So me.
Okay. Now see, look, here's the community giving you their love. She said, that's awful, Tanya. I guarantee if he could tell you, he definitely would. Do not blame yourself. I'm
Yeah,
so sorry this happened to you. Please, it's not your fault. That's right. See,
yeah, and
community even knows it.
you're so not alone. There's so many in here that's stories very similar.
Yeah. All right. So
Yeah.
now we go. I wanted to offer to Isabella, who said, I did see your comment before. But she's looking for a message from her mom. So you might feel a little upside down because Isabella's from Australia. Sometimes when I read Australians, things are upside down. It's actually hilarious. So it's her first year. Wait a minute, let me read the rest of that message because it got cut off there. As my mom has a message for me as I come to her first year on New Year's Day. I'm really struggling hard. Thank you for your time and energy. I hope you took a run, Isabella. Go for a run. Go for a walk. Go outside. Get outside. Move your body.
Okay, so that one.
Isabella also said, "Oh, Tanya, I'm so sorry. That's so hard to go through, especially especially all the questioning. I hope you make peace with yourself and have some good support." Yeah.
So Isabella's trying to reach her mom.
Mm-hmm. Good job, Isabella. Good job. She said she did. She lost 5 kilograms. Sorry.
Ooh, good job. That's really good.
Yeah. Because she's
That's
moving her body.
good
And that's going to help
job.
her. It's going to help
Get that
anybody
energy
that's
out.
anytime you're depressed or anything like that, move your body. It will help you.
Yes.
Especially if you have Aries placements at all.
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, did you
And
get anything from her
Isabella, your
mom?
mom, yeah, your mom, I see her. I know you're in Australia, and I don't know how to compare this, but in Hawaii, they have what's called muumuus. They're like, she's in like a beautiful white dress with these very large flowers on it. Very
Huh?
large, like hibiscus or something. I'm not sure. Absolutely beautiful, and hair all done up. I get a lot of Maori vibes. Like she wants you to honor what she taught you. And she passed on New Year's Day because it's memorable. Like she was a very memorable person.
She's saying she wonders what sign she leaves me. I haven't been able to see any besides dreams that end up
Music.
negative. Yeah, I don't think she had the greatest of relationships with her mom.
Yeah. Okay. I also did not have a great relationship with my mother, so I can get that. She's sending you music, dance, music, and apologies. Sorry. She wasn't the best mom. She didn't do right by you.
She's also saying she was dramatic.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's what I'm getting. Like the New Year's was like so that nobody would, it was dramatic. Yeah. I know there's a New Year, but there's also, like she's okay now. A lot of her struggles and a lot of her stuff in life was mental health issues. I get that, the drama and stuff like that. That's more like histrionic personality disorder. She was the center of attention. She was one of those women that kind of made contention happen around her. so that she could be the center or she could be the hero and things like that. She wants you to know she's okay now. None of that was the true her. That was the unhealed version woman. Okay. And in the dreams, if you're having like negative dreams and stuff, please know that's your subconscious working through this. I get you didn't have the best relationship, and part of the finality of them leaving is that we can't make amends for that relationship. There's that can be made back up, or it's just done for. And you need to know, as a daughter, you did everything right. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about her acceptance. She accepts you and loves you just as you are now. Okay.
She's saying, I'm crying right now. I wish I could have been different. I miss her so much.
Yeah. See, I miss my mother too, and I wish it could have been different also, but you need to know that the difference, it wasn't your responsibility to have another person accept you for who you were. You were beautiful and acceptable just as you were. Okay.
And she's saying, I dream about her, and it's starting great, but then it ends up in her addiction.
Yeah.
I think that's probably, Isabella, that's probably your brain trying to process because your mom's passed. So a lot of times I notice when a person that wasn't so great in our lives passes, like on the other side of it for us, for the people still living, we end up like doing this brain processing thing. So your brain is trying to process the trauma and everything you went through as a young person. It's very normal. So I wouldn't overanalyze those dreams. I would just say my brain is clearly trying to process and trying to heal. That's what's happening. Your body's trying to heal you. And so I'm glad that you're exercising. And so just know that just keep moving your body and keep doing that, because it'll really help you and you're healing. So it's your brain's way. The fact that you're remembering your dreams is probably your brain's way of saying you're healing.
Yeah. Just be patient and be gentle with yourself. Okay.
It's hard. Me and Mama Cole get it. We both have mom problems.
Big time. My mom passed in February, and she was very toxic and stuff. And I went through this, like, just trying to be able, why couldn't she? It's not a child's responsibility ever to make their mother love them. Like, you should never have to work for a mother's love, ever, through addiction, through anything.
Agreed. Doesn't matter.
It's their trauma. It's their trauma. You're never to blame. So you're another one, Isabella. Just love yourself and be patient with yourself through this. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And she said she struggles so bad with PTSD. Her mom, I'm assuming. And then she says, so to clarify, she comes through with signs of dancing and music.
Mm-hmm. Music.
She's asking.
Yeah. She will send you messages through the music, and she is dancing. So I get, maybe when you were like little, like 4 or 5 years old, she used to dance to the music with you. So that you need to know that's who she is now. She's that. Yeah. You're so welcome.
She said that makes sense. I appreciate you so much, your energy and message and support. Kat asked a good question, which I think is good considering we were just talking about Isabella's situation and our own situation. I have a really hard time with the soul contract part that we pick bad incubators like mothers. Here's the wisdom I can offer you, Kat. Here's part of the wisdom. So sometimes so there's a lot of different situations. It usually shows up in the astrology chart. But sometimes some of us, like I know for myself, when I look at my charts, I realize that I was made to be a catalyst. I'm actually a healer, and I was meant to come in and be like a wall with the generational trauma, because my mom, my grandmother, and my great-grandmother were really, really bad, and they were bad to each other, and they just kept passing it down. And then my mom had me, and my mom even has other children, even another daughter. She has an older daughter that she gave up for adoption, and then she has that she was forced to give up to adoption in the nuns, and then I have a younger sister. I don't even remember my older sister's name. I don't remember her name. And then I have 2 brothers, and all the rest of the kids, I'm the only one that came through got better from the trauma. I've healed the trauma and overcome it in a really
Right.
big way. But I also, me and my other brother, my one brother, both of us have stopped the trauma. And that's why we were created that way, to stop the trauma. Like we're like walls, and we're actually the closest of the two siblings. I talk to him, his children talk to me, so we're close enough, right? Okay. And
Right.
then what I would say about that is that I was created to experience that trauma enough to drive me to say no. Okay. I will not. And to this day, you'll hear me say, I will not treat my son the way my mom treated me. I will not treat my grandchildren the way my mother treated me, or the way my grandmother treated me.
Right.
No. And I'm very strong about it. And I think that strength sometimes is a catalyst. And I think, if I remember you, Kat, if I remember correctly, I think you're kind of a catalyst type. So that's one. And then second, sometimes that also happens is that there are people. What happened? And then this.
Did it do it on
I
your
see
screen
that.
too? I put you up top,
Yeah.
so I wasn't looking, like my eyes.
Oh.
I didn't know it did
It's
it on your screen. I was like, oh, sorry.
Okay, you did it. Okay, but anyway, so all that really is, Kat, and then there's this past life thing. Sometimes we had a past life with them, and there's some karma that we need to clear. And sometimes I think it's also soulmates and people that are trying to understand each other, and that's where like compassion and understanding come in. That's where you see people that have to, they have compassion for their parents, and they have to learn that. The best way to tell is to look at the synastry between you and the person in question. What do you think about that, Cheryl?
This is a question I have honestly processed since my mom passed, because I was like, why would I choose? I'm a healer. I teach love and everything else. Why would I choose such an evil, hateful person that there was nothing I could have ever have done as a child? And exactly like you said, I'm the one that came to switch the generational curses. And my uncle, as my uncle was passing, he passed 2 years ago. He told me that, he goes, I had just finished doing my Reiki and stuff, and he was dying. And I go, I think I can help you, Uncle David. I know I can help you so you're at least more comfortable. And he goes, oh, please do. He goes, I know you can. He goes, you've always been the bright light of the family. Ever since you were born, there was always something different about you. You've always been the sunshine of the family. He goes, I know you can help me. So I did a grid, and he told my aunt the next morning how much more comfortable he felt. I was able to help his pain and stuff. So I honestly feel that we, as part of our soul contract, I feel part of it, we chose it. Like we chose, oh, that family needs help. That's where I'm going.
That's because we're healers. Yep.
Yeah, I can do this. I got it. And I'm not saying my childhood was hell. Like it literally, I don't know why anyone would choose that. But because we get through all the lessons, and the more lessons that we learn, because of my childhood, I was a foster mom. I was able to recognize children that were put at risk, like children that had walked through hell and back. I was able to be their voice when their caseworkers were ignoring what was going on. Like I was like, they are not going back to a visitation till somebody checks them out, because I guarantee something's going on. Like I was able to learn from that. And like you said, with my kids, I'm not going to treat them. My kids are going to know that they're loved. They're not going to be 13 years old.
And your grandkids. And your grandkids are going to
know.
That's right. Yeah. And so I think, Kat, like what you're saying is, I come from a long line of stubborn Italian women who love grumpy to old as dirt. I think she means grumpy old man. My mother is an ostrich. I know I'm a catalyst. I always have been. Like I was a rebel from birth. Right. So, Kat, you're supposed to do that. And then I bet you're probably supposed to also treat your grandchildren
Yeah, you
differently
change it.
than the way your mother treated you, your like, or the way your grandmother treated you, especially when you have lines and lines and lines of it, like it goes way, way back. I really think that you're a catalyst, that you're a healer, and you're supposed to be here, Kat.
Definitely.
So just listen to your calling, you know. Don't get caught up in what used to happen. Like that's just not even worth it. Like those, they don't even deserve your energy. Screw them. That just pay attention to what's going on today, because this is what's
Yeah, it
important
matters. Yeah, from
today.
here forward, what you leave
Yeah,
behind, your mark on this earth. You know, your
that's right.
grandkids will say, "Now my grandma was the coolest. She was so
Uh-huh.
cool." You know what I mean? Change it. That's what I'm doing. I'm
Hmm.
changing my family's story. You know, they can
Shauna, are
know
you
about those
listening?
people. You know, they can
Shauna,
know
I just
about
want to make
people.
sure. I just want to make sure Shauna is listening. Shauna, are you listening?
Shauna,
Yeah, she is.
good.
Um. Okay, great. Because Shauna, oops, clicking the right thing is helpful. She said I could really use to hear from my boyfriend. I found that I'm going to probably be permanently disabled because of some of the things he did to me. Okay.
I'm so sorry, Shauna. That's a heavy one, and that's also like looking at the reality of the situation that you allowed yourself to live in. Okay. Um, we teach others how we're going to allow them to treat us. Okay. And you need to know the way that you were treated, that was not love. You may have felt that that was love, and you're like, I love him so much. But perhaps it was the idea of the man he could have been. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You loved the idea of him and the person that he was, perhaps without the mental health issues and stuff. You're a person that can see his pure soul. Okay. But however, you were doing it through rose colored glasses, you know, and now the reality of the situation is hitting you. Okay. Yeah, you're going to be permanently disabled. I am so, so sorry. I'm really sorry. Um, but I do feel your story, you can help others. Okay. You can also heal yourself and teach others. This isn't love. I thought this is what love was. No. And look
Me
back.
too.
Yeah, me too. I was abused as a child and stuff. When you're abused and things like that, there are times that I abuse myself because it's comfortable. It sounds really weird, but I'll go without eating. You know,
Yep.
for, I just
People
and
do
I
it all the time.
yeah, it's
Very
just
normal.
yeah, it's very, very normal. So please no, don't beat yourself up over this experience or anything else. Just look forward. Okay, now you know what's going on. Now you know you're not crazy. Now you know why your back is hurting. Okay, now you can get treated and you can start the healing. Okay, and recognize if that was from a traumatic event, then there's energies there that you want to release. Okay, you want to release what's happened, that all of it. Go ahead, Hollis.
Maybe I was about to say maybe it would actually be helpful that she's diagnosed with a disability,
Yes.
because then she would get some sort of disability like compensation, right?
Yes. Yeah,
So
she'll get disability now for sure.
right. So, Shauna, sometimes things happen for a reason. And I get that actually he's probably trying to help you by doing that. So, like, it's his way of making amends
Yes.
by making sure that you get the diagnosis so you can get disability. It has something to do with like either the insurance or the money somehow. So,
Yeah,
I'm just
you'll be
going to let
taken
you know
care
that,
of. You'll be
yeah.
taken care of.
She said, I'm just so confused. I know I still love him, but and I still love him and I'm still grieving him, but I'm so angry at him and at myself. Well, Shauna, don't spend a whole lot of being angry at yourself. That's the pain. That's
Yeah,
pain. Anger is not anger is a secondary emotion. So the at the bottom of it is pain. And yes, it is hurting. But at the same time, Shauna, I'm really sure you're gonna pull through this in a really special way.
I know she
So
is, without a
yeah.
doubt. And you're acknowledging that you're angry. And you know, that's good. You're acknowledging it. You're not shoving it down and acting like it doesn't exist. Okay, so get it
That's right.
out. Get it out.
Yep. Yeah, maybe go outside and break some sticks. uh and just to read a message from Isabella in the group, Shauna. She said, "Oh, Shauna, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. That's so freaking hard. I'm sending so much love and hugs to you. I can't imagine your pain, my love. Keep getting through 1 minute, 1 hour, one day at a time. Keep healing. Allow your heart to grow and heal and become a strong, resilient human that you're meant to be. Don't allow the negativity to fester." And
Beautiful.
Amanda King is saying prayers to you, Shauna. You got a whole community here
Oh,
supporting you, Shauna, so you're not alone.
no,
Okay? You are not alone.
no, ma'am.
So, yeah, I feel like you know, anyway, so let me look. I had someone. Here we are. So Sonia Beatty, she has two messages. I'm wondering if you get anything for my son who passed in August. And then she said, my last words to him, I'm going to read it because, oh no, it didn't get cut off. It just cuts off my head. Okay, my last words to my son were in hurt and anger, and he had told one of my other sons that I hated his guts. I feel like my son did not know how much I loved him. I hate myself because I was so hurt with being lied to, and I thought he hated me for leaving to get his younger brother help. I can't afford a reading, and I'm terrified that he is suffering and that he doesn't know how much I love him and miss him. I feel like I'm to blame for his passing, as I left to save his brother's life as we.
Mm. No, honey. He's okay, Mom. He wants you to know he's okay. You're not to blame. And of course he knew that you loved him. How would he not? Um, he was in a state, I get mental health, addiction. That's why you're so crazy. You went to save one son as the other son was you couldn't save you. Number one, it's not your responsibility to save them. Okay. Nobody can save somebody else from death. We just can't. It's impossible. If it's their time, it's their time. Um, you need to know you are not to blame. If I can repeat that a million times and scream it as loud as I can, you're not to blame. Okay. Exactly like the other person who got in the argument beforehand. That's why he's here. Okay. There was another woman, I'm not sure if you were here with Tanya, got in an argument and lost her boyfriend. Okay. Your son knows that you loved him. You were a very good mother. You still are a good mother. You still have lots of children under your hand. Don't doubt yourself. Of course, he knows that you love him. Saying he had a badass funeral. He's like he really, you went over the
Badass.
top. Yeah, he's like badass. Like it was badass. You've gone over and above as a mom. You need to take a break. Okay. It's okay. Stop worrying about the other kids. Um, everything's going to be okay. To my son.
Yeah, it's the same message.
Okay.
That was just Sonia Beatty. Yeah,
Yeah.
Beatty.
Or
Are you
baby.
here? I hope you're here.
I really
Okay.
hope you're here, sweetheart.
No, he did not suffer when he
No,
passed, even though it was at his
no,
own hand or
absolutely
something.
not. Yeah, that's what I get too. No, he did not suffer. Not
So
at all.
he must have. Yeah, I
I
feel like
think,
he was. You said I agree with you, Mama Cole. He feels like he was suffering from addiction or something.
yeah, yeah.
She
Other
said the
kids,
funeral she did go all out.
yeah, I get that you totally did. And he proved, he said it was badass. So please know your son is very much your son. He's still the person, but he's whole and healthy now. You don't have to worry about, I couldn't imagine as a mom. Like, honestly, I would be worried about their well-being if they're okay. If my last words were, I understand all that worry and concern, but you need to know he is the purest version of your son that he could possibly be. Okay. He's not hurting. He's not worried. He knows that he was loved. He had the best life ever because he had you as a mom. Okay. So please, somehow, I don't know how, I would listen to it over and over and over again until it just sinks in for you. Okay. Because I know in grief, we repeat all this negativity. And if you can start trying to get that out and just have gratitude for such a beautiful relationship.
I don't know what she means by
Out
that. They were
bush.
out bush.
Out in the bush. She
I'm
might
not
be
sure.
she might be from Australia or something, that they were out.
Oh, is that how he passed in the bush?
That's possible.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Okay. So I'm just gonna say Amanda King is speaking to you, Shauna. She said, she just said prayers for you. And Betty Cooper said, been there, learn to love yourself and know you deserve better. And Kat said, Shauna, every door that closes is making room for a window of opportunity. So make sure you listen. I hope you're listening to that, Shauna. Um, she said, Shauna said, I've been doing my trauma yoga still as much as I can and my breathing exercises, and I'm in therapy and I've been pampering myself. Good job,
Good
Shauna.
job.
You got this. This is just
Yes.
this is just a bump in the road, sweetie.
Yeah.
You're gonna be just fine. It's just a little bump in the road. It's not gonna, we're here with you. We're following you. We're listening to you. We understand. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love to all of you, she says. And
You're welcome,
Shauna,
sweetie.
you got this. You're healing.
Yes,
You're
you
doing
do.
a great job. And then Amanda King said to Sonia Beatty, I think her name is, right? She did say they were out in the bush, yes.
Yeah.
When he died, him and his dad. I'm in Australia.
Yeah.
Thank
Was it
you,
an
Hollis.
animal
I feel like it was
or something? Yeah, it was some.
accident or something.
Yeah. Okay. You're
Yeah,
so welcome,
yeah.
Sonia. But please know there was
So
absolutely no suffering or anything. None.
no, it feels like it was very fast actually.
Mhm.
That's why I said an accident. Accidents always feel like,
Yeah.
like it's that. I agree. Amanda King said to you, Sonia, your son knows you love him. Trust me on that. And when it's your day to die, it's your day to die. That's right, Amanda.
Yeah.
So,
Since
and
grandpa,
is
my husband's grandpa always said that. He goes, if it's your day to die, you could die from a paper cut.
mm-hmm. Yeah, yep, that's right. And Isabella said, sending lots of healing energy and love to you, my friend. To you, Sonia. And she said the universe has a funny way of connection. Their essence remains around and in such a better place of existence that we cannot imagine. That's true.
Yes.
And she said, I hope you have a good grief resources. I'm happy to help connect you with some if you don't, as a fellow Aussie. So if you want to know how to connect, yep. She said he got hit with a branch. See? It was an accident. So Sonia, Isabella is in the group, the mediums group. I assume you're in it, but you can, if you look at the very top at the featured, Isabella has a review from a reading she did with me. And if you click her profile, I think she's welcoming you to send her a message if you want some resources to help you with grief. I think that's really nice,
That's beautiful. I love our community.
Yeah, exactly. And she said she would definitely love to connect with you, Isabella. So maybe Isabella, Isabella's also a moderator for the medium group. So, yeah, exactly. So, okay, good job. Great. I love when we're supporting each other. Shauna said, I just keep asking myself. Exactly. Shauna said, I just keep asking myself what the purpose was for all of it. I know I'm supposed to help heal others, though. My trauma, but he had a lot of girls. Why did all this happen to me? Why did I choose this? Shauna, I think it will make more sense probably, towards the end of your life. I noticed that the further I got away from it, the more it made sense. So yes, you're going to use this drama to help others and try to make the best of it. That's right, Shauna, because you are awesome and resilient. That's why. Yep. That's exactly what this crap is here to teach us. So, yes, Amanda, your son is much happier in the afterlife. And, okay. All right. So one more quickie on YouTube, since we haven't done a YouTube reading yet. This person, Good Karma, said, does my bestie Barbara have a message for me? She passed about 2 years ago. We were birthday buddies. I use my pendulum and I talk to her. I'm pretty sure Good Karma is in our group. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Good
I'm
Karma's
like,
been in
yeah,
our
I'm
group
like,
before.
who is Good Karma? Because I don't have a real name, but that's okay.
It's okay.
You
I'm pretty
better
sure
be
it's
going out and having those drinks on your birthday, she says. Like you guys went and had, you definitely lived up the birthdays. And she wants that to continue because you're still birthday buddies. I love that because I have a birthday twin and they're birthday twins, not buddies. She's like, buddy, yeah, twins. I love that you're using your pendulum to connect with her. She goes, but you don't really even need the pendulum. You are hearing her. So you can do it automatically. Like you can hear her. What is your message? Do you have a message? Because she's asking for like a specific message for her. Okay, I guess she's very outspoken and you are to live your life to the fullest. And she uses the B word. Because it's all on you. Like you're living for both of you now. It's all on you. And you are to live your life to the fullest. Enjoy every moment. And I keep getting like she showed me cocktails, but like in a martini glass, which is really fun. Oh, I had my, it's funny. I use water all the time. Like I always have water at my desk, but she keeps showing me like a margarita glass or a martini glass, which is really funny because I'm not really a drinker. I just use it for the water. But make sure you keep celebrating life because your birthdays, don't be depressed on the birthday. You still have to celebrate no matter what, she says. So perhaps like the last 2 years, were you more depressed on your birthday and didn't do like your normal celebrations because of her passing? She doesn't want you to do that. She wants you to continue just like she's with you because she is. Okay. So that's what her message is for you, to continue the celebrations, continue like you did when she was here, because your birthday still matters. It's still to be celebrated. Okay. I hope that helped you, Good Karma. I was just different.
Oh, here she is. She just came up with a, I love
Yeah.
that she wants me to celebrate.
Yeah. Because honestly, I don't think that you really have the last 2 years. It's been more subdued. And she doesn't want that. She's like, girlfriend, put on the dress, the fancy drinks, and go out. Okay.
She said, thank you.
You're so welcome, honey. I love that.
So I just let you know that Shauna Lynn, I just want to address this real quick, said thank you to me and Mama Cole, and thank you everybody in the group. I appreciate your support. I've spent the holidays alone. I'm spending Christmas alone, but when I can financially do it, I'm hoping to start making a tradition of taking a trip by myself every Christmas and just appreciate life. I appreciate every single one of you, and you're all in my thoughts, and I'm sending out good vibes and lots of love. So Shauna, I just want to say, why don't you do what I'm doing?
Yes.
Do a personal retreat. Did you hear? Were you in here in the beginning when I said for Christmas, I'm just chilling out, man? Me and Brighthawk are going to sit here. We're going to we're going to take the 24th, the 25th, and the 26th. I might add one more day at the beginning or the end in order for us to have like 4 days. Plus, we're going to prep all our food ahead of time. And then we're just going to act like we're at a retreat, but at home.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping to have the house cleaned and the food prepped, and we're just going to enjoy. We're going to watch videos on Gaia. We're going to listen to like Michael Beckwith, and we're going to meditate. We're going to do self-care all day long to the best of our ability.
Bubble baths.
Yeah, we're not much into that kind of thing, but we won't be doing facials.
Okay, we'll just do
whatever feels good, though.
Yeah, lotions, whatever. Just skin work.
We're we're kind of like doing a spiritual retreat at home. So Shauna, why don't you just do that? And that's what I'm saying is like, just do that little thing. I think it would be really beautiful.
I love that.
Barbara can finally comment again. I don't know what happened, Barbara. She said Barbara for a while couldn't comment on any of the pages, so she went over to YouTube, but now she's back again.
That's crazy.
All right. Okay. So I appreciate all of you, and if you got a reading today, I hope that you will write a review for Mama Cole in the group. Please write a review. I'm sure she would appreciate that, and I just want to say that we appreciate all of you, and if you did get a reading, consider getting a private reading where Mama Cole can focus just on you, so that she can make sure that the spirits coming through are, the best to her ability, and and that you get the messages that you need to have. And that's how you could book a private reading really easily at her website. I did put her link um in the thing, but there's the link as well. I also put it in the comments, so a little bit while you were talking. And so I just want to say, see,
There you go.
so please go ahead and you can book with Mama Cole at psychicinsights.life. We appreciate you. Remember, if anyone comments on this post and replies to you and says, "Oh, your grandpa," or "I can offer a reading," it's a scammer. It's a
I will
scammer.
not message you. If it says my name and got my picture, it's not me. I'm not going to message you from this video. So please know that we don't do that. That's a scammer. Please block and report. Report and block.
That's right. Please report and block. You can always find the YouTube. The YouTube is Divine Androgen Spirituality. So I can I'm going to give it to somebody in the group is asking for the link. If you'd rather use YouTube, you totally can. All of the lives go on YouTube as well. So it's just Divine Androgen Spirituality. You'll see it as soon as you go to it. At the top, it says Psychic Insights. And that's the thing. Psychic Insights is really powerful, you guys, because you don't have to worry about any scammers. You can see several different mediums. You can get divination readings. All of the readings are guaranteed, recorded, and sent to you directly so that you can have the recording for future. And if something happens and we have to reschedule, we all support each other, and you can either wait for the reader to come back, or you can book with somebody else. Your reading will just get transferred. We also have packages, and it's gift time. So if you want to save money on a reading for yourself, or you want to get a reading for someone else, there's a gift reading at psychicinsights.life. You will save, especially if you because no matter what, the gift is cheaper, and you can buy yourself a gift. We're not against that. That's self-care. Do it. Yeah. So this is how you can save money this holiday. If you want to save money, buy a gift reading and give it to somebody you love, or buy it for yourself. Either way, you're going to save money. You get any reading with any reader for 60 minutes. And either way, you're going to save. It's $73.33. I'll tell you exactly how much
you save quite a bit.
So whoever, because normally it's almost $100. Like it's like 99 or 88 or something for me and you, Mama Cole. Great. And even other people that are just 75, you're still saving a few bucks. Yeah. So no matter what, you're saving money. You get a 1 hour, any reading you want, and you can buy as many as you want. You want to buy 3 gifts for yourself for January, February, and March? Go ahead. There's no expiration date. There's no limits. You can go with any reader at any time. You schedule the reading when you're ready. Okay? So just want to let you know that's at psychicinsights.life, and you can trust us because all of our readings are guaranteed, and we're not scammers. We're all talking right here and now. Okay? Nobody's messaging you about your brother or making up any stories about messages from your dad. Okay? So we love you. Please take care of yourself.
Thank you so much.
Please do some self-care with yourself, and have a fantastic evening and great weekend. Bye-bye.
Are you seeking guidance on your spiritual journey? Need help with a vexing problem? Missing a loved one and looking for answers? Look no further than Psychic Insights, a small trusted psychic service offering mediums, psychics, and spiritual coaching. This service is managed by Hollis Taylor, a gifted psychic medium, astrologer, and a compassionate coach. We are dedicated to helping you navigate your spiritual awakening. At Psychic Insights, we provide medium readings and psychic insight to help you plan for tomorrow and make choices for today. Find the support you need, compassionate grief coaching, and astrological insights to help you spiritually grow and transform. Our professional services include well-managed schedules, recorded sessions, and reliable psychic mediums ready to facilitate your transformational experience. Discover more at psychicinsights.life.